Tell me what we've done with my friends first. I'm looking for my ship so I can leave Telos.
Your ship? Ah, the Ebon Hawk. It is not your ship. Unless you are admitting to the destruction of the Paragus mining facility.
It would have blown up anyway. Of course, I destroyed Paragus. I've never heard of it. I admit nothing. Are you admitting to stealing Ebon Hawk? Do you admit to stealing Ebon Hawk? Paragus destruction was necessary. Of course I destroyed Paragus. No one was there when we blew it up. No one was there. No one was there. Paragus destruction was... So now we paint ourselves into a corner about the whole argument of... Okay, it was necessary. Once again, that's our defense. Of course, I destroyed Paragus. Paragus destruction was necessary.
Necessary? The destruction of Paragus was necessary? You have not changed. Acting instead of thinking, putting yourself before the galaxy, before the Jedi. Do you know what you have done?
Why don't you tell me? I destroyed 2 worlds with 1 explosion. I know it put Telos in jeopardy, but I had no choice. Probably nothing compared to what I'll do if you don't give me my ship back. I've had enough to continue. I know it put Telos in jeopardy, but I had no choice.
No, your crime is much more than that. Without the fuel...
She said it's all about choices. I didn't have a choice. The choice would have been to die.
And its destruction will echo across 20 other worlds.
And if I, the last Jedi, died, the Jedi Order would have completely been extinct. It will crash into a plan. Its destruction will echo across 20 other worlds. Huh. That's kind of crazy. Price is not compared to what I'll do if you don't give me back my ship. That's bad. What do you mean?
Telos was a test to see if the Republic could mount a restoration effort on the Outer Rim. When it fails, the Republic will not finance another. The other Rim worlds, devastated by the Sith, will remain graveyard worlds, devoid of life. And that is the magnitude of your crime.
It was not my intention to harm other worlds. The Sith attacked on Paragus. The battle destroyed the colony.
The Sith? What do you mean?
See, now this changes everything. This changes everything. We might actually call her out on her hypocrisy, too. The Sith have returned and they're hunting all Jedi.
You speak truly. You have encountered the Sith. I can feel
Oh, now she gives a shit.
Tell me, where did you encounter them?
The Sith came for me on Paragus to kill me.
Paragus? What would they want there? They can't have been looking for you.
The Sith believed me to be the last Jedi. I don't know, perhaps they were. I was the only Jedi they could find. They didn't realize I'd left the Jedi behind. The fools thought me a Jedi. The Sith believed me to be the last Jedi.
You? If they thought you were Jedi, the teachings of the Sith blind them indeed.
Oh my gosh.
I am the last Jedi.
No, you're not.
You betrayed our teachings, our beliefs, the very core of the Jedi Order. If these Sith attacked you, they will soon realize their mistake. And if you escaped, they most likely let you go to see if you would lead them here.
I do not think I was followed. If so, then I offer you my help. You'll need it. Were there any survivors of the Jedi Civil War?
I said I was the last of the Jedi, Exile, and I did not speak falsely.
I have a feeling she's
bullshitting
bullshitting
me. There are others who were
me.
once Jedi, but no longer. They will not take action against this threat.
There's still Force potential, though. They'll not take... And you will. There's a... If so, I offer you my help. You'll need it.
You offer your aid after turning your back on me.
Oh my gosh.
On the Council,
I just want her
the
to...
Jedi is not something you embrace out of fear. The commitment is stronger than that. Something you never seem to understand.
But I always understood war, and that's who you need. The Sith have numbers on their side. The only allies you can get, Jedi or not. I'm not doing this out of fear. I want to help. You can't do this alone. I offer my assistance. I don't see any of these working, but KOTOR has a tendency to let you keep trying until one of them works. The Sith have no numbers on their side. You'll need all allies you can get, Jedi or not. Jedi don't tend to care about numbers. That's their biggest problem usually. I can't do this alone. I'm not doing this out of fear. I want to help.
Perhaps. But if you help me, it cannot be done from here.
There we go.
There are others in the galaxy who may help us against a Sith threat. If you can find them, gain their trust, perhaps our defenses shall be stronger for it. Take your ship, seek them out. If you find them, encourage them to gather on Dantooine. From there, we can call a council and see what can be done.
I will see what I can do. If there's anyone who can aid us, I will find them. I'll gather what help I can and assemble them on Tatooine. Where can I find my companions?
You shall find them north of here, in one of the old irrigation chambers. They have not been harmed. They are free to leave as well.
Fine, I'll be on my way.
Then I shall send you on your way. It is now time for you to depart.
We shall remove her, mistress.
Are you gonna let
Come
me...
with us.
Are you gonna let me retrieve my companions? What's her problem?
Are you all right, mistress?
The exile reminded me of something I had forgotten.
Forgive me, mistress, but I must ask. The exile, I've never seen another affect you so strongly. Was she important to you once?
We all have our heroes, and when we watch them fall, we die inside. She made a choice once, and I did not. The day we judged her, I stood in the chamber, and she was so right. She was so certain of it. I doubted myself, but not now. She will never make me doubt myself again. But now I am tired. I must meditate.
Of course, mistress. I will tell the others you are not to be disturbed. And please, do not exhaust yourself. We can attend to matters here.
This seems odd. I think it goes to show what happens when, the very institutions you tend to count on fail. You know? You put all your faith in a belief system or an organization or a government or something, and it just... Eventually, when it fails, what do? You know, why would you ever give up on it, you know? Do you blindly follow it just because it has some sort of solid foundation? Or do you take a grayer path in life, you know? It's a very philosophical question, but what I'm trying to get at is, oh, that looks cool. Handmaiden sister. Yeah, I guess people looked up to me. Or rather, the girl Atris who we were just talking to did. And I let her down in a way, you know?
Why have you approached me?
The Ebon Hawk, where is it?
Your ship is stored in the hangar. Atris has given you permission to leave this place, and permission to return if you remain in her service.
I had some other questions. I'm looking for a fight. What? I'm searching for my friends.
You will find them in the
Okay.
particle emitters there that once governed the flow.
Then shut them off and free them.
It is not part of my duties.
Okay. Why did you imprison them? We meant no harm.
They were caged for their safety, until we could determine your intent.
Training as a create
Your
distraction.
companions gave us little trouble, however. The male could have presented some challenge if he had resisted, but he chose not to.
Who, Atten?
He has had some Ichani training. He masks it well, but when you are in danger, his mask dropped into a stance we know well.
You must be mistaken.
You are the one who is mistaken. It requires you know what to look for.
Where would he have gotten the training?
I do not know. The Ichani forms are known to be taught to military special forces throughout
He had to be
the
a Sith
galaxy.
soldier.
If the source is a mystery to you, perhaps you should ask him.
Yep, okay. Never mind. I'll be going now. Alright. You know what does seem kind of strange, though, is that she has handmaidens. Burp-dee breep. Burp-dee reep dee dee. D3, are you alright? Dee reep doo dee beep dee. It wasn't your fault they took the ship, T3. Dee dee reep weep weep. Be de reep doo dee be dee. Hold on, what information are you talking about? She downloaded what from you? Dweep be boot. D. I'll be keeping you all in suspense. Groot. D. B. D. I am Groot. Why would you want what's in your memory core? D. D. You can fill me in later. Let me out of you there first. D. D. We'll see you at the Ebon Hawk. Aight, feels good, man. Aight. Light side points gain, influence gain, T3. I don't know why I wouldn't have gotten light side for that. No idea why I wouldn't have gotten light side for that. Zeshin Shah Warrior Armor. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this shit. Let's see here. Zeshin Warrior Armor. Cannot equip Beodur. Right, because he don't have no arm to put it over. Alright, so this is just like an upgrade of what we currently have. Yep, it's pretty much just an upgrade. So they're rewarding us for slowly upgrading our armor, I suppose. And there's a bunch of stuff there, which we shall not interfere with. This is the way of the Ebon Hawk. I wonder if I can leave without ever getting them. Pretty sure it just leads us to the Ebon Hawk. Yep, there she is. Alright, we'll head back here momentarily. In the meantime, let's go get our friends back. Yeah, it just seems kind of odd. If she's the last Jedi, why does she have handmaidens? Wouldn't she train others in the way of the Force instead of have like these little servants? You know, it just seems very strange. Here everybody is. Everyone's kind of knocked the F out.
Did you find what you came for?
A woman from my past has made this place her home. I did not expect to see her again.
I felt as much. Quite strongly, in fact. I suspected there was something from your past here, something unresolved. I feel we did not come to this place by chance. You were led here. This woman who resides here, she did something to you once, something that hangs upon you still.
The woman here is a Jedi, Atris, one of the council. She's one of the council who cast me out of the order, who wanted to punish me even further. I don't trust her. I may have to kill her. I wouldn't exactly call her charming. Stay out of my head, or I'll remove yours. Ooh, that's none of your business. She was one of the council who cast me out of the Jedi order, wanted me to punish me even further.
I see it now. The act has left its marks. Be warned. Unresolved events from our past can create wounds in the present and the future. And more importantly, they can distract you, weaken you. It could prove fatal against the enemies we face.
I've heard enough. Let's go.
Very well. Let us depart.
Just walks away. Okay. What happened to Atten?
He's only sleeping. It seems the journey here has fatigued him.
See, what if we didn't get that extra cutscene where he I feel like a lot of those extra cutscenes are actually part of the restored content mod for this game, but I have no clue of knowing otherwise, because I've never actually played the base version of this game. He could sleep on the ship. Let's go.
I'm sorry, General. I must have lost consciousness in the crash.
There's nothing to apologize for. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine, General. Even power has been restored to my arm. What is this place? Where are we?
A Jedi Academy, concealed on the northern pole of Telos.
This must be where I had detected the energy readings before, and the drain to the restoration shields. This room, this place, it looks part of a huge polar irrigation system, possibly planet-wide, like the one on Coruscant. I had been told by the Republic that it was not in use.
This will be your new home if your wounds could slow me down. Whoa, whoa. Are you well enough to travel?
I am, General. If you wish, I may travel with you, or join you at the ship.
Come with me then. I could use your help.
Very well, General.
Choose 2 members of your party. Those will join you at the Ebon Hawk hangar. Okay, well, let's get... I want to hear what Kreia kind of has to say still about this place. You know, she kind of gets on my nerves a little bit sometimes, but, actually, yeah, well, and we'll just talk to Ann on the ship. How the hell did the ship not blow up in the Progress crash? That has to be what the ship is, right? We'll find out. We're gonna find out really quickly. Nah, this wouldn't be the ship that was chasing us. This is different. This is a different ship.
I have felt it too, my lord. A disturbance in the Force.
What the heck? That's kind of terrifying.
It was difficult to make out, my lord. At first it was such a quiet thing. I did not notice it, but now I wonder as if it has always been there. I merely could not hear it before. The sound built so slowly, yet when you listen for it, you can make out the strains, even over the background life of the universe.
Nihlus
Do you
is...
feel it is a... You are the darkness in which all life dies, my lord. All life exists to feed your power. And my life is yours. I beg you, please, let me die.
Holy shit, this guy's kind of scary.
Yes, this disturbance echoes through the Force. I can follow it to its source and bring it to you.
So weird listening to him. So
I will
bizarre.
leave at once, my lord.
Alright then, I don't know who she is. But, some sort of disciple of Nihlus. That's who this guy is, right? Nihlus. Because he's a nihilist. Right? Am I right? Nihilist. Alright, what a strange little encounter. As I was saying, we're going to talk to Atrin once we get to the ship, but yeah. I got the stuff. Alright, let's do a little bit more exploration here before we head out. So yeah, this is a very strange... let's talk to the more handmaidens here. Let's see what they have to say.
Why have you approached me?
Debin Hawk, where's it? Never mind, I'll be going now. What about you?
Why have you...
All of you look and talk the same. All of you are the same! Let's see. Oh, this one looks like they want to fight. Hold on.
You are the exile. The one Atris warned us about.
And what did Atris say?
She said, you betrayed the Jedi by going to war when it was forbidden to you. You turned on your masters, your teachings, and yourself.
She's just teasing you. I'm more like a sister to her. No. Oh?
That is not all she says. She says you know nothing of loyalty to any cause except your own animal instincts. And she told us why you fell to the dark side.
Do not walk the path of the dark side.
Atris says that you fell to the dark side in the Mandalorian Wars when you gave in to your lust for battle. Once you tasted war, you could not give it up.
So why didn't I keep fighting in the Jedi Civil War?
Atris says when the Dark Lord Revan returned to the Republic, you did not march with him because you had fallen so far you could no longer feel the Force.
That is untrue, but Atris is entitled to her opinion.
I believe that is the extent of her expressed feelings toward you. There are variations at times, but all rise from the same foundation.
I would like to ask you something. Never mind. Express feelings?
Yes, it is difficult sometimes for others to truly speak their heart or listen to it. The words often prove difficult, or they do not come at all.
What do you think Atris's heart says?
Without having seen you and Atris fight, I cannot say. Battle is a pure form of expression. It is heart and discipline, reduced to movement and motion.
Well, I have no wish to fight Atris.
Then her expressed feelings will have to suffice.
If I fought Atris, then that might make the truth come out?
Perhaps. It may prove truer than conversing with words. In battle, the words are swept away, giving way to actions. Mercy, sacrifice, anger, fear. These are pure moments of expression.
I would like to... never mind, I'll be going
Before
now.
you go, Exile, question for you, if I may ask it. You have touched the Force. What does it feel like?
See, this is the weird thing. She has all these servants, but she's not teaching any of them the Force. And they have a very weird consideration about fighting. They like this idea of fighting. Physical conflict. Which is very strange. It's almost like Atris is not teaching them to... She's definitely not being a Jedi teacher here. This is her own little thing that's not like the Jedi at all. Heck, she might not even be a Jedi. We haven't seen her use the Force yet. I mean, yeah, we haven't seen her use the Force at all. It is a difficult thing to describe. I only know what its loss feels like. It's a difficult thing to describe.
Please, I wish to know.
Imagine awakening and hearing the heartbeat of the galaxy for the first time. That would kind of align with The Force Awakens. I mean, that's the idea, right? It is like a current that passes through you and carries you with all the places it touches. The warmth of the sun without the glare. You feel its light in its heart, but there is no harshness to it. So many things, yet when you feel it without question, I only know what its loss feels like. You will know when you die. So unless you seek death, let me be. Hearing the heartbeat of the galaxy for the first time.
It is like a cloud, a mist that drifts from living creature to creature, set in motion by currents.
See, that's way too transcendent to comprehend.
Storm, the passions of all living things turned into energy, into a chorus.
See, that is
it is the rise
does
and
not make
swell
any
at
sense.
the end of life, the promise of new territories and new blood, the call of new mysteries in the dark.
Once again,
I see.
too hard to
Thank
understand.
you both. I appreciate you sharing your knowledge with me.
Well, at least I was talking realistically, and Cray over here was talking in poems, but, hey, I never did good in English anyway, so it was my pleasure. Latch head points gained. Okay. I wonder where... You know, I gotta check. I want to see where Cray sits on her character scale. Right in the middle. I knew it. I knew it. Krea's gotta be right in the middle. She's definitely a very creepy-ass woman. And she's not a good person either, though. So she falls very disturbingly in the middle. I'm very definitively in the light. Beodur's in the light as well. Not as light as me, though. No one is as light as me.
Hear you.
So Krea is disturbingly in the middle. And I say disturbingly because that's such a fascinating stance to take, you know. Alright, so we're going to try to loot everything from this place before we leave. You don't want to leave without absolving as many opportunities as possible, you know. Let's try to pick this. We're good. Credits. Cool. Yeah, very, very strange what's going on here. And Nihlus, just adding him to the whole situation, makes things a little bit stranger, I think. I don't know what his deal is. Hunting mask. Let's take a look at that. I don't know what his deal is, but I do not like it. Awareness +2, stealth +2, dexterity +1. Nikto bounty hunters often employ these marks to help them track down prey. Attack modifier +1. Awareness +2, stealth +2. Who should I give it to? Oh, hold on. My cat really wants attention. Hi, puppy. Yeah, I have a cat named Puppy. He acts just like a puppy. Like a little cute little puppy. Loves attention. He's really soft. He'll play with dog toys. He's really gullible. But he's a cat. He's still a cat. So yeah. How you doing, Puppy? He really likes to bug me sometimes. He just rubs his nose all over me. Yeah, I don't know. Let's hold on to the stealth mask. I might give that to Ayn Rand. I will give it to Aten, and he will like it. Let me open this up. Targeting visor, Ikani shield. Once again, we'll look at all this when an opportunity presents itself. For a little bit of a pause. Sorry, my cat's distracting me. Puppy, that's my elbow. Don't... You guys are probably like visualizing in your head right now. Holy shit, how's that cat getting up to your elbow? Pretty easily. Oh, he recognizes I'm busy. GG, cat, GG. Oh, I wonder if this leads... Meeting chamber. I wonder if I can go to her quarters. We're gonna do that before we leave. Probably not. Her door's shut. And won't be able to talk to her any further. Don't knock until you knock, though, you know. Literally, don't knock until you knock on her door. Let's go inside here. There's the touch is cold to the door is the touch is cold to the door, and there seems to be a conventional means to open it.
Ah, curious thing. What lies behind it?
When I first met Atris, she emerged from this chamber.
Did she? Perhaps it is a meditation chamber of some sort.
The construction of this door is like nothing I've seen on Telos. and it is not the same as the rest of the facility here.
So she's hiding something, is she? She's hiding something. All signs so far point to Atris not being your conventional goody two-shoes Jedi. If she is a Jedi, then she's a little bit demented of a Jedi. And by demented, I mean not true to the Jedi ways. And if she's not a Jedi, then, well, that kind of just makes sense too. Let's see, which way do I want to go? This way, yep. So, I mean, I'm open to anything is possible, really. Except for her being a true and true Jedi. That I do not quite believe. I do think she is up to something. Maybe not entirely evil. I feel like she has her own agenda. And we fit into that agenda somehow. But we'll find out. How do you put your weapon away? Is it J? Nope, it is not J. There's a button to put your weapon away. Is it X? I think it is X. Well, X will, like, flourish. But I want to put this away. Look at that. Look at me. Look at me flipping my gun around. Look at me flipping my gun around like a cold, hard badass of sorts. Well, let's see what's in here. You always want to check. Security tunneler. Cool. I think we're ready to go. Board Ebon Hawk. There's a loading room to the Ebon Hawk. Once board, you'll be leaving the Telos Polar Academy for good.